Hi guys, it's Grady Groudon with probably one of the most awesome customer returns we've ever had here. It's the mixed batch, so we've got quite a few customers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 customers, 2 customers with 30 cards, and then 4 customers with 10, or around that range. I sent in only 8 cards with this submission. We had like 2 or 3 submissions at the same time, so I didn't really send in too much with this submission. Don't worry, those are my cards. So we are going to start with Ross, all the collector's vault. He's constantly sending in. I've literally just got his very recently for the next submission, and we can start off with Rotom Deck from Sun and Moon, Secret Rare, Gem Mint 10. Not a bad way to start off for the customer submission. We then go ahead to the Full Art Mega Charizard EX from Evolutions. I think that's basically everyone's favourite, if you need it in your collection, basically. Then we've got Switch, which only got the Mint 9, unfortunately, but still top grade. And then we've got the Dramper GX from Guardians Rising, Secret Rare, Gem Mint 10. I can't even see Dramper there. Anyone else? I don't know. Then, unfortunately, the Aqua Patch only got the Mint 9 as well. I know you were desperate to have this in Gem Mint 10. I think you would have preferred to have this in Gem Mint 10 and everything else Mint 9, but that is the way PSA have graded it. I did say it was close. It is close. It's incredibly close. I would say, because there is probably 2 nicks on it, might just stop it. Then we've got the Max Potion. I mean, these are all incredibly rare cards. Secret rares. I know they're incredibly popular. And then with the Ancient Muse, I don't know if you got these brand new, but it wasn't great really. You got a Mint 9 and Mint 9, which you can never really complain about. But then a Near Mint 8, and I do wonder if you got this from a sealed one. Let me know, because it's not a great grade. And then of course we've got the Gem Mint 10, which is there. Gorgeous. So that's the first 10. I mean, I don't know. They've put it in this foil. I think, for me, it reflects even more off the camera because of the foil. I mean, for me, it's a pretty harsh grade, Near Mint 8. You can see maybe. It's a tough one for me. The card's not even straight in there, I don't think. Anyway, Ross, I think you still did very well. I think, is that 4 or 5 Gem Mint 10s out of 10? And to be honest, yeah, that's a good return. Right, then we go on to Niraj. Always commenting absolutely hilarious stuff on my videos. Sorry if I'm butchering the pronunciation there. Do apologise. However, we have got some top cards in here. Firstly, I want to just point out you've only got 9 cards here. You already know this. This is just for everyone else. You sent an 11 in total. 1 is with King Blastoise TCG, and the other one is coming back from PSA now. I have got all these orders have been done quite quickly, so that's always a good thing, isn't it? But we're going to start off with your Japanese base, which is Mint 9. Your Jolteon EX, which only got the Near Mint 8, but I don't think you're going to be too disappointed. Ooh, I don't even think you're going to be too disappointed with the Shining Magikarp Near Mint 8. I just don't think it really matters, and, well, we're going to see why it doesn't really matter. That's one reason why it doesn't matter, because your Zapdos from Legendary Collection Reverse Foil Gem Mint 10. I mean, that's got to be difficult to get, hasn't it? I mean, these cards are all very difficult to get. I actually want to just go like that. I don't want to give away the grades. The next 2 customers sent in some unique. Well, this one and the next one sent in some unique cards. And we got a Gem Mint 10 Mewtwo EX, and that's still not the reason why you shouldn't be worried about the 3 first ones. Yeah, Dark Blastoise Near Mint 8 first edition. Well, does that really matter? I don't think it does. I don't think it does. Why doesn't it matter? That's because your Torchic Gold Star Japanese got Gem Mint 10. But then you know what? That's even beaten by an Espeon Gold Star Pop Series 5 Gem Mint 10. Really, congratulations there, mate. I mean, what is this? 2,000? 3,000? I mean, this is a huge card in the Pokemon collecting community. You've done really well. English First time you sent off with me. I hope you will send off with me again. I mean, I've not done you too badly this time. Yeah, that is top card. Really appreciate the sending. It's great to have this sort of card come through the service. Just increases trust, if nothing else, you know. And then we have the Rayquaza Cracked Ice. I mean, to be honest, it's a gorgeous card. It's just a shame it come after the Espeon. However, really well done there. I mean, yeah, you've got some Nearmint 8s there. But to be honest, you don't need to be too disappointed at all. You got the gems on the cards, which really you would have chosen to be gems. Right, then now we move on to Joel. Similar thing. Your Togetic First Edition is on the way back now in a different submission, but your Shiny Magikarp is with King Blastoise. If you want to know how, obviously, I just want to explain a little bit. I never want to send in the same card in the same submission, ever. Even, you know, if you're different customers, of course. I never want that mix up. I'm very careful. We've got my Excel, and I keep the cards very separated once I know who they are and where they're from. That's really important to me, just to improve the service and the trust levels. I don't want anything fishy going on, that is for sure. There we go, we have a Charizard base Nearmint 8, you know, that's a decent one. Everyone loves Charizard base, I don't know anyone who doesn't. And then we've got a Jolteon from Jungle, unlimited unfortunately, but a beautiful card nevertheless. I did think I said this had a go at the gem. Really unlucky there, Joel. You know, the way the cookie crumbles. Brutal Mighty reference there. But you did get your gem on the Kabutops Unlimited. It's a gorgeous card there. And then you got your Dragonite from Expedition, Mint 9. I know how difficult Expedition is to grade in gem. It's one of the sets that, you know, Skyridge and Aquapolis, it's quite easy to get gem in 10s, but then for some reason Expedition is not. Still top card. Oh, what's that? What did I just say? I said it was really hard to get gem in 10s, but not for this Gengar. I mean, look at him. Absolutely gorgeous. Again, I think every customer has done well in this submission. Real high quality cards. It's a Viper from Sandstorm, got the 9. I said it was a 9.5, but gorgeous. I'm guessing this is for your personal collection. Guessing. Then you got your Skylar, which also got the Gem Mint 10 from Breakpoint. I know this is a very popular card. I've got no interest really in Breakpoint or that black and white series, but I recognise this card straight away from the XY series. Sorry, and yeah, great grade. Then your Charizard EX also got the Gem 10. Seen a lot of gems, aren't we? Seen a lot of high value cards as well. I mean, it'd be very interesting to actually work out, including my cards, how much this, you know, how much these cards are worth. It must be £5,000 plus. And then we move on to Chunchuck. I hope I'm not butchering that pronunciation. So he came to me on E4. If you're not on there, go on there now. Also, shout out to Scott SM Pratt. He is a genius. He basically runs E4, and yeah, I really do look at his example a lot. So there you have Jackafu. I'm actually French, so I can tell you what this says. This says Pokemon Power Energy Burn as often as as you like. Yeah, that was maybe a bit lame. I only got the Excellent Mint 6, but I can see why, and I'm sure you could as well when you sent this in. This was more just about getting the grade. It's I don't know, is that shadowless or is it fading? The Holofall is also very light, for whatever reason. Then your Arcanine got Gem Mint 10. I don't know if this is base set, UK base set or whatever, but if it is, then you did very well because they all got Gem Mint 10. Easy peasy for you, man. Oh, yeah, this little guy. This is an Eevee 500 point fan club. Again, another card that is 4 figures. Given out in a very limited release. You had to do certain things, submit certain things to get a number of points, and then you'd exchange those points for this card. And obviously there just weren't that many about, but this got the top grade. absolute brilliant. Actually, I think it's a recurring theme because we've got the Latias from the Verse Seeker set. Verse Seeker set is absolutely gorgeous in terms of artwork. Then the Latios. Which one do you prefer? Put that in the comments below. And then... oh no, it's not this card. Entei Suicune and top. Gem Mint 10. Gorgeous, isn't it? And then, a bit annoying really, I hate this. But this one only got the Mint 9. That must be quite annoying for you there, really. But... I did have an email exchange with you, and I think you already know this, but boom. That is Victory Ring from Spring Battle Road. I didn't actually know what this card was until he sent it me, and then I was like, what the hell is this? And let me just put this out there. This card is so rare. Google doesn't even have a full page of what's going on with this card. I mean, you've only got 2 or 3 web pages that actually... you know, talk about this card. There's an eBay listing from a very long time ago. Wow. I mean, this card is also 4 figures, I'd imagine, very easily. Again, wow. I mean, I really do appreciate people sending these cards through my service. I mean, it's just really appreciated. It gives me confidence in the trust and the, I don't know, the service I bought up, I guess. That people are willing to send that sort of cards, because, you know, we're talking big money here, and if you sent it to someone untrustworthy, then, well, you know, maybe it wouldn't be a happy ending, but it's definitely been a happy ending for most of our customers, well, all of our customers today. The next submission of 30 cards comes from Sam. Sam sends a lot with me. He also buys quite a bit off my store, and I always appreciate it. So we're going to start off. No, this is not Sam. This is Jonas. Jonas from Mr. Peyton, isn't it? I don't know. No, it's not. It's Jonas, and I think you emailed me very recently. Sorry if I get mixed up. I've been very busy since I've come back from holiday. I've got all my PSA subs have come back, and it's like boom, 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 all on deck. So this is Gloric, German first edition, gorgeous. The other one also got the Neiman 8, so I won't keep your time with that. But this is the highlight of the submission. Your Gym Challenge first edition. It's not a set. I think you might have pulled these all fresh yourself, and it really does show in the grades you acquired. So you've got a Blaine's Arcanine there. It's a great time to get this set pulled and graded. I understand the prices have been going up recently, so I just want to say well done before we actually just show off the rest of your cards. Unfortunately, the most high value card, the Charizard, did not acquire the gem, but, you know, I have no idea there. I mean, mate, it might be worth looking at that. Yeah, I can't actually see any reason. That is, don't sell that as a Mint 9. If you're going to sell that as a Mint 9, I'll take it off you. That is... PSA, you are amazing, but you do make me question things sometimes. Brock's Ninetales, Gem Mint 10. I mean, yeah. Erica's Venusaur, Mint 9 only, unfortunately. Still gorgeous card. And you got the Mint 9, the Giovanni's Gyarados. I think it might be because there's more holo foil, and that's the same with the Erica's Venusaur. It only takes a tiny scratch for PSA to move it down. Then we've got the Giovanni's Machamp. All punches flying at me. Giovanni's Nidoking, Gem Mint 10. Gorgeous. Wow, hello. This is again a massive... I mean, I don't know if it's 4 figures, but it's a lot of figures. It's a lot of figures. It's a lot of dollar. It's a lot of euro. It's a lot of pounds. It's a lot of any currency you want to shout at the screen right now. This is a Giovanni's Persian Gem Mint 10 first edition. You do not see these very often. I mean, is there anything else to say? That is absolutely incredible. Congratulations there. That is, yeah. I'm guessing that is probably the card of your submission. I mean, especially in value-wise. I don't know what you intend to do with these cards, but yeah. Koga's Beedrill Mint 9, first edition. Koga's Ditto Gem Mint 10. Good recurring theme of Gem Mint 10s here. Sent in 2 Raichus. No, and there goes one of them. We have 2 of them, Gem Mint 10. I've got one of these on the store now, just to shamelessly plug it in. If you want to buy it, then go there. Then we've got the Misty's Gold Duck, first edition, Mint 9. Moving on to the next stack. Misty's Gyarados Gem Mint 10, first edition. Gorgeous, isn't it? Probably one of my favourite Gyarados artworks there. It just looks so aggressive. You get to see the whole body as well, which isn't the case with all the cards. So yeah, I really like that card. Rocket's Mewtwo Gem Mint 10. I think this is also quite difficult. It's also a bit strange, and I'm just going to point out why. Because the artwork is so small on this card. You might not notice that straight away, but if you have a look at the box where the artwork is, it's at least, I would say, 1/5, 1/4 smaller. Yeah, it is definitely smaller in size. It's a bit strange, but gorgeous card nonetheless. Then we've got the Rocket Zapdos, which has got the Mint 9. Sabrina's Alakazam Mint 9, but do not fret. The Gem Mint 10 is right behind it. Always like this Alakazam. I think it's one of those that he's actually using his spoons, and I don't think that's very often in artworks for Alakazam. Then we move on to the trainers. We've got Blaine, Mint 9. Giovanni, Mint 9. Like I said, these are all really strong 9s, to be honest. I mean, incredibly strong 9s. Yeah, that is... Maybe they just felt you were getting too many 10s, I don't know. Giovanni, Mint 9. Koga, Gem Mint 10. And then we've got another Mint 9 Koga. Sabrina, Gem Mint 10. And then we move on to your Neo Genesis, which definitely didn't do so well. I'm guessing these weren't packed fresh. That is a strong Neo Mint 8 though. But yeah, for Alligator, Neo Mint 8 first edition. But and then your Pikachu got a Mint 9. Skamori got the Mint 9. Your Slowking got the Neo Mint 8. Let me know if these were pack fresh, mate. But yeah, that doesn't look so pack fresh. You've got just a corner here, not as great. And then you got your Togetic. Of course, the highlight of that submission, customer submission there, was your Giovanni's Persian and just how well your Gym Challenge set did. To be honest, I think that's expected from pack fresh cards, or maybe just bought them pack fresh. I don't know, but yeah, well done there. Congrats. Now we move on to Sam. Now we move on. This is how I normally do it. I put the stat there and then do it like that, don't I? Your Chansey got the Mint 9 from base. Your Clefairy, also the Mint 9 from base. Your Magneton, Neo Mint 7. Yeah, it's just a bit weaker, really. A bit unlucky not to get the Neo Mint 8, but 7, 8, PSA, I don't know. Poliwrath Gem Mint 10, that's what we want to see. It's very difficult to get Gem Mint 10s on the base set. In my opinion, it's very heavily played a lot of the time from back in the day. It was printed, you know, a lot back in the day, and yeah, I mean, back then there wasn't much incentive to put them in binders and keep them there for the base set. Maybe the first edition there was, but not the base set. You've got Fable, got Neo Mint 8 Unlimited. It does get better, I promise. Now we move on to your Fossil first edition cards. Aerodactyl got the Mint 9. Really nice. Your Dragonite got the Mint 9. Did really well on this card to get the Mint 9. I've got some of these available on my store as well, if you're interested in that. Not this specific card, obviously. That is Sam's. Gengar. first edition, near mint 8. And then this is one of your cards of your submission here. This is your Gengar first edition gem mint 10. I don't think I've ever come across one of these from a customer or for myself, personal collection, or when I grade fossil cards. I've never ever had this card in my hand, so thanks for that. Yeah, really strong gem mint 10 as well. Then you've got your first edition Kabutops. If you remember earlier, we had an unlimited mint 9. A really good mint set here, I think. Then we've got a Lapras mint 9. Yeah, I know, this is the one you'd want as a gem, but yeah, it's just not as strong as that Gengar, really. It's still really mint. I mean, it is mint. It really mint. Did you pull these yourself as well? I don't know. Don't do that. Then we've got a Gem Mint 10 Magneton first edition. Then we've got a Mint 9 first edition Raichu. I love this card. I really like how happy it looks. I think it just sums up a Pikachu, Raichu personality. This card, yeah, absolutely adore it. Fortunately, the other card only got near mint 8. Still think you did well there. I don't know if they were packed fresh and you bought a box, definitely didn't do so well. But I think if you bought these cards just off eBay and whatever, really good results. It's difficult to find these cards in mint condition nowadays. Then we've got the Dragonite movie promo, mint 9. The Meowth Black Star, near mint 8. Bit of dust on the side, happens when PSA send them back. Then we've got a Tangela Gem Mint 10. Your generation promos did quite well in truth. I really like this. I think that will become quite collectible as time moves on. Your mint 9. And I say your mint 9 because you got a Gem Mint 10. Right there. I really like this artwork. Magikarp, it just reminds me of the old Game Boy Advance games. Magikarp uses Splash and it does absolutely nothing. Yeah, it just reminds me of that pose when he's splashing away. I mean, do you remember when you'd give it the XP share when you're going around with your Magikarp and you battle really powerful Pokemon just to try and get it into that Gyarados? Oh, great fun. Or you could also give it to the Pokemon breeder. God, I'm showing how much of a nerd I am there. Luckily, maybe not so many of you got to this part. Got another mint 9 Slowpoke. And then your Geodude really did hit the Gem Mint 10. I really like that artwork as well, just where his mouth's fully open. He's like, come on then, I'll take you on. Fighting pose. And your Clefairy got Gem Mint 10. See, you're starting to rack up the Gem Mint 10s later down the submission. And this one is yeah, this next card is absolutely fabulous. I don't know necessarily if it has a massive value attached to it, but I would keep this one if I was you. It's a card that will go up in value over time, I believe. You know, it's 1997. It's the earliest sort of Pokemon cards there were. It's really cool just to have one of these, and I love how it's such a teeny card, but it's just strangling a Charmander. Yeah, keep this one if I was you, unless you can get a really good price for it. I would look into keeping that. But then again, I do probably keep too much of my stuff a lot of the time. I'll be explaining that in my returns. Erica's Venusaur, mint 9. Your Mrs. Gyarados, like I said earlier, I love the artwork, and yeah, true's the same with this card, Gem Mint 10. And then your two Marios, both got Gem Mint 10. We've seen these a million times on this channel, and there they are again. So well done everyone, I would actually like to add. I think everyone had a good proportion of Gem Mint 10s, and everyone, yeah, you got good grades overall. I don't think there can be any complaining, especially not to PSA. I think they've been really nice here. Got some real high value cards here. And I'm about to shoot my next video, which is my PSA returns. And that also includes some 4-figure, yeah, you heard that again, 4-figure cards that I may probably, I won't probably not be selling, but you'll see that in my PSA returns. That's all I've got. 2 of them in there are absolute fire. So thanks again for everyone sending. This obviously video won't be going out until everyone's received these cards, because I love the element of surprise. It's the way I would do it if I didn't have customers sending with me. I love receiving the cards back, opening them, and either being viciously disappointed or, you know, elated with happiness. One or the other. I think I sum it all up here when I say everyone should be elated with happiness. So yeah. That is it. Thanks again. Please do send in with us again. It'd be much appreciated. Please hit that like button. Please hit that subscribe button. It really is appreciated. I'll see you again soon, Pokemon lovers.